Hello everyone, my name is Tajane Walker, and today we'll be reviewing my HR Analytics design. I've included a content key to organize the order of these slides. Thank you for the opportunity to present our HR Analytics strategy. Today, I will demonstrate how we can apply data analytics grounded in Cascio, Boudreaux, and Fink's 2019 research to improve employee performance, reduce turnover, and enhance engagement and productivity across our workforce. This strategy will ensure that every HR decision directly contributes to organizational success and measurable financial outcomes. Let's discuss why HR analytics matters. HR analytics transforms human resources from an administrative function into a strategic partner. It allows us to link talent decisions directly to organizational outcomes, supports evidence-based management, and improves retention, productivity, and performance. According to Cascio, Boudreaux, and Fink 2019, HR analytics is fact-based decision-making about people and organizations. Our analytics approach follows a structured, evidence-based model based on the following frameworks. First, we collect data using our HRIS, performance reviews, engagement surveys, demographics, turnover rates, and so on. Next, we analyze this data by using statistical and predictive methods to identify trends, such as correlation, regression, and SDY calculations. Then, we make decisions and implement targeted interventions based on those insights. And finally, we evaluate outcomes and measure return of investments and refine strategies continuously to ensure optimal results. To measure employee performance, we will use the Cascio-Ramos estimate of performance in dollars, or the CREPIT method. This will allow us to provide the overall economic value of individual job performance. Additionally, we will apply the SDY, or standard deviation of job performance, described by Cascio, Boudreaux, and Fink 2019, to estimate the economic value of performance differences. This allows us to translate individual employee performance into monetary value, which gives the organization a clear understanding of where the value is being created and where improvement opportunities exist. It is also important to note that this method is best used for employees who are on salary. We also hope to identify performance drivers and predict factors affecting output such as training, experience, and engagement. Although this is a newer company, it's also important to note that turnover is one of the most costly HR challenges. We will calculate turnover rates by using the standard formula, which is the number of turnover incidents per period divided by the average workforce size, and you multiply that number by 100%. Cascio emphasizes that turnover costs include separation, replacement, training, and lost productivity in order to gain the fully loaded cost of turnover. When we use turnover data strategically, we'll be able to understand engagement, pay, and supervisor ratings. Our goal is to protect the organization from significant financial and operational losses by staying ahead and understanding those turnover rates. Lastly, engagement, job satisfaction, and commitment affect organizational performance. Engagement drives productivity, profitability, and retention. We'll measure engagement through pulse surveys, capturing job satisfaction, commitment, and effort. Productivity will be measured as output per employee or revenue per full-time equivalent. We can also measure using both the Gallup organization's Q12 and the Utrecht Work Engagement Scale 9. By calculating the correlation between engagement and productivity, we can quantify the financial value of engagement initiatives and leadership effectiveness. Our goal is to increase engagement by 10% and productivity by 8% in 12 months. The implementation timeline is spread out across 4 quarters. Quarter 1 will establish the HRIS and collect baseline data. Quarter 2 will launch engagement and performance dashboards. Quarter 3 will focus on applying predictive analytics for turnover and retention. And in quarter 4, we'll evaluate the return of investments, report outcomes, and refine any models as necessary. By implementing this analytics framework, I expect improved clarity around employee performance using the SDY analytics. If necessary, a 15% reduction in turnover, which could lead to $100,000 savings annually, and 10% higher engagement linked to measurable productivity gains. This approach establishes an evidence-based HR culture and ensures that all talent decisions, whether that's based on hiring, training, or retention, are grounded in data and directly tied to business success. Again, thank you so much for the opportunity to speak with you, and it's a pleasure doing business with you.